You stood tall at the podium, red tie like fresh blood. I think God is very proud of the job I've done. The crowd cheered, the flags waved, the cameras flashed bright. But across the ocean, the bricks were falling that night. God is proud, God is proud. Tell that to the mothers who are screaming at night. 300 billion flying straight into terrain, while the children of Minab are buried in the sand. He said the Lord is smiling on the work he's done, but the smallest coffins weigh more than anyone. February 28th, the sun rose over Minab town. Little girls in blue uniforms, hair tied up running around. Shajareh Tayyebeh Elementary, laughter filled the air. Teachers calling names, mothers dropping kids with care. Then the sky cracked open like the end of the world. Tomahawk missiles screaming, the ground shook and swirled. 120 children, some only 6, some turning 12. 1 minute they were learning, the next they were in hell. Bodies under bricks, tiny hands reaching for light. While back in Washington, they were claiming it was right. God is proud, God is proud. How the playground turned into a burial ground. The bricks remember every single name, every shattered dream that went up in flames. That little girl had just learned how to read. Another was drawing pictures of her future dreams. A teacher who stayed late to help the ones who struggled. Now her body is covered in the rubble she loved. Parents running through smoke, screaming for their baby, finding nothing but silence and tiny shoes in the debris. This ain't politics, this is flesh and bone. This is what happens when leaders play God on the throne. He said God is proud of the job he's done, but the angels in heaven are the ones who won. They're holding those children, wiping their tears, while the man at the podium hides from his fears. Then came June 17th, the big victory lap. A deal signed in shadows, a deal full of traps. 300 billion reconstruction, that's what they gave to the same Iran they bombed just weeks before the grave. He attacked Obama for 117 billion back then. Now he's handing over hundreds while pretending to win. The Strait of Hormuz, now they hold the key. They can squeeze the world whenever they please. Regime still standing, stronger than before, while American families are footing the war. God is proud, God is proud. While 300 billion makes the enemy loud. The children are gone, but the money still flows. This is the deal that nobody knows. Even his own side is starting to break. Republicans whispering this was a mistake. The base that defended him through every storm is now looking away when the children are mourned. He wanted glory, he wanted the crown, but the bricks in Minab are dragging him down. What kind of man looks at 120 dead kids and still finds a way to say, God is with me in this? What kind of leader signs a check for billions more, while the smallest coffins are still hitting the floor? God is proud. Tell that to the graves, tell that to the mothers who will never be the same. 300 billion for the ones who survived the blast, but the children of Minab are the ones who pay the tax. This ain't flesh, this is failure dressed in red, and the Lego bricks are crying for the innocent dead. God is proud. Or is the whole world just watching in shame? The smallest coffins will always remain.
The smallest coffins will always remain, carved from the silence of a world gone insane. They line up in rows and stretch into the night. Tiny markers glowing under pale moonlight. Each one a reminder of choices made far away, where power and pride decided who would pay. Mothers clutch faded photos with trembling hands, whispering lullabies no one else understands. Fathers stare at empty beds that once held laughter, now filled with echoes of what came after. The world scrolls past, likes and shares fade fast, but the pain in Minab is built to last. 20 futures erased in a single strike, while leaders pat backs and take victory hikes. They talk of deals and billions in reconstruction aid, but what about the reconstruction of lives that were slain? The empty classrooms, the silent school bells ringing, the ghosts of children forever singing. This is the weight no speech can erase, the blood that stains beyond time and space. He claims divine favor in the spotlight's glare.
but heaven weeps at the empty chairs. The angels hold the souls that never grew, asking why the powerful never knew. What kind of pride blinds a man to the cost of lives so precious, forever lost? The bricks in Minab don't vote or cheer, they simply stand as witnesses year after year. No spin can rebuild what missiles destroyed, no quote can fill the void. The smallest coffins carry the heaviest truth. Leadership tested not by words but by proof. Proof in the rubble, proof in the cries, proof that echoes as the innocent die. God is proud, God is proud. Tell it to the graves where the wildflowers sprout. 300 out of billion can't buy one prop, can't resurrect the children from untimely death. The mother's tears mixed with desert sand, while deals are signed by unseen hands. This is the contrast the world must see. Power without conscience, victory for good months late. Now the Lego bricks assemble the scene once more, rebuilding the horror we can't ignore. Tiny figures running before the sky turns black, then frozen in time, no turning back. Parents searching through dust and despair, finding only fragments of what was there. A shoe, a backpack, a half-drawn dream, scattered like seeds in a tragic stream. American families feel the economic sting, higher prices from the Hormuz king. But the real cost isn't counted in cash or oil, it's measured in coffins, in blood and soil. He said God is proud of protecting the faith, but faith without justice is a hollow wraith. The children of Minab deserve better than this, deserve the chance at life, a future a kiss. Instead they became statistics in a war's cruel game. Names forgotten, but the bricks know their flame. We build these stories not for rage alone, but to honor the small ones who've gone home. To force the mirror on those who lead, and ask if their pride sows only greed. The smallest coffins will always remain heavy on the heart, heavy on the brain. They whisper through the noise of political shows, reminding us where true power truly flows. Not from podiums or billion-dollar deals, but from protecting the innocent the way a leader feels. God is proud, only heaven can say, but the children's silence speaks louder today. The bricks remember, the mothers endure, and the world keeps turning, but the wound is pure. Let this rap be the voice for those who can't speak, for the 120 souls in eternal sleep. From Minab to the screens where we watch and cry, the smallest coffins teach us why we question the claims from the highest seat, why we demand the truth on every street. God is proud, our hearts are breaking wide for the innocent children who never got to hide. The smallest coffins will always remain a bricks to